Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. Yes, add them together, I've been doing this for 50 years. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution, and I put these videos out for 3 reasons. A, I don't want you to get ripped off. You need to know the truth. I put them out for information, and actually information so you can go ahead and make a decision on who you need to do or who you want to hire. My only promo I do is I say we're available for representation and consultation. Anyway, we have a full team of IRS agents. You can find me in the description section of YouTube. Just recently, in the last 60 days, I have got a bevy of calls, more than I'd like to tell you. People have been ripped off by big tax resolution companies. A lot of you don't know they're owned by big businesses. They're not owned by CPAs or tax attorneys. Some of the hedge fund companies own these. A lot of big companies put them in their portfolio, and what they do is they're really an advertising agency to go ahead and get business. They can do this in any single market they want because they have money to do this. So the first people they hire, just so you know, are salespeople. So this is how the spin goes, and this is how you know you're going to get ripped off. This is what happens. You go ahead and you will find when you look at Google or look at your search engine, whoever you use, the first 4 that you look at are ads. Anytime you want to see an ad, you may want to stay away from them, well, most of the time, because most of the companies are selling advertising. They're pay-per-click or PPC. Every time you click on that ad may cost them $25 or $20, and most companies spend about $250,000 a month on pay-per-click advertising. That means you click on their ad and boom. Like I say, next time you look at Google, anytime you see ad, sponsored, sponsors, that's not how they're ranked. That's who wants to pay the most money for you to call them. So this is what happens. You go ahead and the reason I tell you all this is so many people. I just had a guy ripped off for $18,000. His case has been open for 18 months, and the case should have been closed within 45 days. So this is what they do. They put their advertising in, so you click them. They do have a form fill that says, what do you owe, blah, 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 or have this person work your case. The very first person you're speaking to is the salesman. Salesman, before he really wants to know about your case, they'll have chit-chat as to get you to know that they're friendly, they've been around, they have experience, and then they want to get into the financial information part because they want to know what you have in your wallet. You know why they want to know what you have in your wallet? Because that calculates how much they can charge you. If you're kind of low end and you're really struggling, they're not going to take your case. When they find out you got money in the bank, you owe a big debt, they're going to find out if you know Aunt Billy or Aunt Mary, who can go ahead and get you some money. Their first job the salespeople do is analyze not your case, but your wallet. Then after they go ahead and sell you, okay, they take approximately 50% of that commission. The company makes 40% of that commission for organizing this whole thing. From there, the person takes the notes that the salesperson dumped into the CRM or their back end, and then the person actually working the case, this is amazing, makes around $500-600. Yep, that's how it happens. The person that you need to pay the most to and give the most money to is the tax attorney, CPA, former agent, former IRS agent, enrolled in whatever. That's the person that needs the money because they have all the expertise. So what they do is they promise these people jobs. They load them up with 200 cases and boom, boom, boom. And let me tell you another thing about this. It's really important to know. They're not going to work your case. They're going to try to upcharge you. They're going to keep it open until you pay all the money. If they say, well, you can make a 6-month payment, they're going to spin your case where you're adding up penalties and interest, and they're not going to work it till you pay them all the money. It's called, in our business, the spin cycle. That's what they do. They spin everything right on you. If you want to know if you're going to get ripped off or not, this is how you avoid it. When you call the company, if you're not speaking to the tax attorney, the CPA, the enrolled agent, or a former IRS agent, you're getting ripped off. That person, the tax attorney, the CPA, the enrolled agent, former IRS agent should tell you exactly how that case is going to resolve unless it's an IRS tax audit because they haven't looked at the records. If you, for instance, gave me the facts on your cases and sent me a financial statement, I would tell you within 10 seconds of looking at your financial statement how your debt case is going to close. I've worked 10,000 of these. The idea is to close these cases as fast as you can. Every time you click on an ad, I am telling you, you've bought the salesperson looking into it. So remember, just remember all the things I'm telling you. The BBB ratings don't tell nothing. They can buy stuff. They can rearrange those. Reviews and complaints really are big, but I'm telling you, the big companies know how to bury that stuff. But at the end of the day, make sure you're giving your information first for someone to evaluate before you give them a check. You must speak to the professional. When you speak to the professional, ask them specifically, what are normal results? How many cases like this have you worked on in the last 5 years and in your life? And what are my expected results? If this video had any value to it, please give me a subscription. YouTube ranks us on subscriptions. I don't know, 3,300 subscribers, and that's why I get moved up the charts. So if this was good, that's fine. Remember, I'm available for consultation. And by the way, I love your comments because your comments help me make YouTubes for other people. So I'm happy to go ahead, listen to your suggestion, and if I think everyone else wants to hear it, I'll make that YouTube just for you. Thank you very much. You'll find me in the description section, and don't forget the click to subscribe me. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Thank you for your time.